let's just leap in here. The first game of the season. Andrew Whitworth talked about it, even though they don't have it on Amazon Prime. He loves the Lions taking on the Chiefs. As he left the stage, he left the building, he thought that Andy Reid must be sitting around thinking, damn, the Lions and Dan Campbell. Now, he's not just saying that because the Lions are a team that finished up winning 8 of 10 last year and played some of the best football in the last 2 months of the season and had a chance to make the playoffs and could have if things went differently in Seattle, by the way, in the last game of the season. And, there's a lot of officiating that went down that was a little bit, questionable. And but Campbell doesn't use anything as excuses. What he does is he likes to rile, and he likes to lead, and he likes to have people who want to run through walls. He likes players who run through walls. He likes players who respond to his run through the wall speeches. And that is what Andy Reid is potentially not terribly pleased about, that he's going to have his team ready to run through any freaking wall in the state of Missouri, and they run through the wall and go straight into Kansas. Right there in Arrowhead. That's what he thought. That as he left, he said to us, Andy Reid's got to be like, oh, man, Dan Campbell is going to have this team. He's got 4 months to get him ready and riled up. And he said all training camp long, he's going to be talking about this game and what it means and have them ready to hit the ground running. And Good Morning Football had Dan Campbell on today to talk about being the choice of the NFL to show up in Arrowhead and give everyone a good show and what's at stake for him and the team. Give a listen to what Dan Campbell had to say about being the choice of the NFL to help kick off the season in Kansas City.
Certainly, we're beginning to get noticed. That's what it means. Now, I'll say this. Here's my first thought. I'm being totally honest with you as to why they would, why give us Kansas City? Okay, well, yeah, you finished the year a certain way, but it also means that they're betting on we won't get our ass kicked. All right? You may get beat, but you're not going to get your ass kicked. That's what they're saying. So, listen, we're all excited here, and I want to be real careful because I also know what the reality is of this game, too. Because, look, if you're able to pull this game off, right, and which is the whole point of playing the game, is you're going in to win, well, then you're going to be expected to not lose another game if you can beat the Chiefs. I mean, that's going to be reality. So then if you slip up and lose a game, well, then you're trash again. Yep. But if you don't win the game, then you're not worthy enough to be playing on Thursday night, first game of the year. So we got to block all that out. It's the next game. It's the one in front of us. We got to prepare. We already know they're going to be ready, man. They're the top dogs. They're as good as they get. And it'd be an ultimate challenge. But if you're a competitor like we are as a coaching staff and our players are, I mean, it just doesn't get any better.
I want to play the game right now. Right? Could you imagine that's going to be the message over the next 4 months to the team?
Yeah, we're there to be a punching bag.
They think we are going to just be fodder for the banner race. Although, look, they don't want to blow out in week 1. They don't want to blow out in game 1. They want a game. So they feel the Lions can give them a game. And what the Lions can do, obviously Jamison Williams being out doesn't help matters. And by the way, the league still put the Lions in that building knowing that one of their top receivers won't be there. And also, the conversation as to why he won't be there is because he was popped for gambling. They still put the Lions out there. And the Restore the Roar faithful in the state of Michigan and throughout the country, the Honolulu Blue faithful, believe this is the moment where the Roar will finally get restored. And I can't blame him for feeling that way. And Dan Campbell is going to have this team absolutely riled up with a mixture of they don't believe we can win this game. We're the Washington Generals to their Harlem Globetrotters. And they think they're running the risk. And there will be a lot of people who think, the Lions, you could have had Josh Allen. You could have had Joe Burrow. You could have had Jalen Hurts all in the building. And you're putting Jared Goff and the Lions there? They don't deserve this game. He is going to use all of this, ball it up, and throw it right at the Kansas City Chiefs. And I am all here for that.
I can feel it.
It's coming. I can feel it. I can't wait, man.
Let's go.
It is a great choice. And I thought it would be like choice 8, choice 9, and that's part of what Dan Campbell's talking about too. You know? Part of what Dan Campbell's talking about. Great stuff that Good Morning Football got out of the coach of the Lions today. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.